Alright, today we're going to be looking at factoring polynomials. We're going to start by looking at factoring the sum and difference of cubes. So we have two patterns. We have the sum of two cubes, so a cubed plus b cubed, and we're going to end up with a binomial times a trinomial. And we'll look at this pattern, and the difference of two cubes, a cubed minus b cubed, will have the following pattern. Alright, look at when we were factoring the sum of two cubes. So, of course, the two terms have to be perfect cubes. So our first term, the cube root of x to the third, is x. So our a term is x. And the cube root of 8 is 2. So we're going to add them. Our binomial is going to be x plus 2. And then our trinomial, we're going to square the a, multiply and take the opposite. So the opposite of 2x, minus 2x, and then square the 2 and get 4. We have the difference. So here our first term, the cube root of 8x to the third is 2x. And the cube root of negative 1 is negative 1. All right, so we're going to have 2x minus 1. Square the first term. A squared, square the first term. So that's where we get the 4x squared. Opposite multiply. So the opposite of 2 times negative 1 is plus 2x, and then we square the last term and it's always positive. That's where the SOAP is coming from. Square, opposite multiply, square, and it's always positive. So if we were to factor x cubed plus y cubed, we're going to get x plus y, square the first term, opposite multiply, and then square the last term. And then x cubed minus y cubed, it's x minus y, square the first, opposite multiply, and square the second term. Alright, let's look at some examples of this. Alright, so in this one, it's a sum. So the cube root of x to the third is x, and the cube root of 27 is 3. Alright, it's a sum. So our binomial, you're going to square it. And then our trinomial, you're going to square, opposite multiply, and then square the last term. And this trinomial is not going to factor again. Alright, look at number 2. Our a is x, and our second term is going to be negative 4. Alright, so binomial, x minus 4, square, opposite multiply, and then square the last term. Square, opposite multiply, and square the last term, and remember it's always positive. Alright, here, a is x, and b is 5. Alright, it's a sum. So we're going to add, square, opposite multiply, and then square the second term. Alright, why don't you stop the video and try a few, and then restart the video when you're ready to check your answers. Alright, so this is the difference. So we got what a is going to be, our first term is x, and our second term, the cube root of negative 1 is negative 1. Alright, difference. So x minus 1, square, opposite multiply, and then square. It's all about learning that pattern. Alright, number 5. So let's see, the first term is going to be 2x. The second term is negative 3. Alright, it's a difference. So 2x minus 3, square, don't forget to square the 2, opposite multiply, and then square the 3. Alright, number 6. The first term is going to be 4x, and my second term is 1. It's a sum. So you're going to have 4x plus 1, square, opposite multiply, and then square the last term. Alright, here's some more to practice. Here again, once you stop the video, try these, and then restart when you're ready to check your answers. Alright, so my first term is going to be 5x. My second term is negative 2y. It's a difference this time. So 5x minus 2y, square, opposite multiply, and then square the last term. All right, number 8. So my first term is 4x. My second term is 3y. It's a sum this time. So 4x plus 3y, square, opposite multiply, and then square the second term. All about muscle memory on that pattern. All right, look at number 9, a little bit different. We've got a GCF here of, 3x. So let's pull the 3x out first before we have, and then that's going to give us our cube. So we're going to have 8x cubed minus 27. All right, so don't forget, I'm going to bring down here so I have some room. Let's see. So the 3x is going to be in front of all of this. I got to bring down my GCF. Don't forget about your GCF. All right, my first term is 2x, and my second term is negative 3. All right, it's a difference. So 2x minus 3, square, opposite multiply, and then square. And also make sure you include that GCF.